So, we are here for NCAA Women's Soccer Scores for Thursday, September 4th, 2025. I haven't done any women's soccer bookworms for a while, women's bookworms. Well, that's because due to the US Open and that is due to WNBA being on. But when those are over, when those are on, the playoffs are on, or there's no bookworm for playoffs, or no playoffs for WNBA. I should say no WNBA playoffs coverage, and then I can do some whipper of soccer or volleyball. UC Santa Barbara 2-1 North Dakota. Number 10 South Carolina 2-0 over American University. 1-0 UIC beats DePaul. Indiana State Eastern Illinois tied at 1. George Washington defeats Howard 1-0. East Carolina defeats Appalachian State 1-0. We have Northern Kentucky, Ohio tied at 1. But now 4-1 over St. Francis of Pennsylvania. 1-0 Ward State over Miami of Ohio. NJT 2-0 over Wagner. North Florida 3-2 over Georgia Southern. Northern Iowa 2-0 winners over St. Ambrose. We have Citadel 2-1 beat the Garden Web 2-1. Texas A&M San Antonio Falls to UT Rio Grande Valley. Non-Division 1 school loses to the Division 1 school 10-0. Liberty 4-1 over Queens University. Washington State, California tie at 0. Delaware 3-1 over Cornell. Pennsylvania 2-1 over Bray Dickinson. 5-0 Green Bay Westernly. Monmouth 2-1 over Harvard. James Madison 1-0 over Maryland. Western Carolina Longwood. They tie at 0. Illinois 2-0 over Missouri. Number 21 Minnesota home beats number 20 Virginia 2-1. If you're looking at the app, when it shows the app, the home team is the top team, the away team is the bottom team. However, on the desktop website, and you can go to the desktop site in your browser, again, join, the minion to in the team, their bottom team. So, a lot of the smaller schools, they will travel to the bigger schools in football, men's basketball, that type of thing. But in more sports like women's soccer, you'll see women's volleyball. You see in sports like that, you see softball, baseball, like lacrosse, like gymnastics. You'll see the smaller schools actually travel to the bigger schools, and you'll see the bigger schools travel to smaller schools. So it's like a trade-off. You'll see few times or sometimes there's smaller schools show. So it just depends. When I mean bigger, small, I don't mean bigger money. I mean the park conferences, yeah. Even some of the more top teams sports. See them games places you wouldn't expect them to. And then we have Maryland James Weston 1-0 over Maryland. Western Canada Longwood tie at 0. Like I said, it's Hawaii 2-0 over Sacramento State. UMBC Townsend tied at 1. Tash 1-0 winners over South Carolina State. West Georgia falls to East Tennessee State 2-0. Nichols 3-0 over Mississippi State. Number 8 Virginia beat number 9 Penn State in the women's basketball featured showcase. My AC note. Nothing. Ends 1-0 over Austin P. Cool game Boston College tied 0. Coastal Carolina 1-0 over Campbell. Wake Forest number 17. 2-0 over College of Charleston. At College of Charleston. That's like an example there. The top 25 school traveling to College of Charleston. Clemson 2-0 over Charlotte. Purdue and Dane 0. Duquesne 4-1 winners over Cleveland State. Michigan State Neon Squirts tie. Florida beats Florida Gulf Coast 2-1. Number 7 Florida State 7-0 over Stetson. 4-2 Stonehill. Stanford 3-0 over Georgia State. 3-2 Florida over Jacksonville. Upscombe 1-0 over Middle Tennessee. Southeastern Louisiana Low Rock tie at 1. Louisville over Kansas State 8-0. Mercer 8-3 over Kennesaw State. Princeton Miami tie at 2. 4-0 number 23 North Carolina or Alabama. North Dakota State beats non-division Clark 6-0. North Dakota State 3-0 over Grambling. Ole Miss 1-0 over Louisiana. We're all between Pittsburgh and Cincinnati in the draw. 1 Presbyterian 1-0 over Alabama A&M. Rhode Island 2-0 over Bryant. Bowling Green 2-1 over Brown Morris. St. Louis 2-1 over Missouri State. Cal Poly 3-1 over San Jose State. Furman tied with South Carolina State 2-1. Columbia 2-1 over St. John's. Binghamton Syracuse 2-1. Chattanooga Tennessee Tech at 2. Toledo 2-1 over Detroit Mercy. Florida National 1-0 over UCF. We have Louisiana Monroe 3-0 over Southern. Wofford and Winthrop scores. Bellarmine 2-1 over Wright State. UConn 1-0 over Yale. Drexel 1-1 tied 1-0 with the Lehigh. Eastern Kentucky 1-0 Belmont. Brown 2-0 over Northeastern. East Russian beat St. Thomas 2-1. With Kentucky 3-0 over Mercyhurst. Number 5 Notre Dame over Michigan State 3-0. And on the Big Ten Network featured soccer games. There's 2 of them. That was one of them. Mississippi State 4-0 over Louisiana Tech. UNC Greensboro 1-0 over High Point. UTSA 1-0 over Incarnate Word. Mercer 3 Duke 9-0 over VMI. 2-1 St. Joseph's over Temple. Baylor 1-0 over Texas. Central Arkansas 7-0 over Arkansas Pine Bluff. Tulsa 8-0 over U6AM. Houston 8-0 over McNeese. Illinois State 2-0 over IU Indianapolis. 2 between Xavier and Indiana. Iowa, number 11 Iowa 1-0 over Iowa State. Kansas 1-0 over Marquette. Number 2 Tennessee, number 14 Memphis tied at 0. North Alabama 3-0 over Alabama State. North Texas 2-1 over Arlington Christian. And then nothing Oklahoma State over Oral Roberts. 3-2 over Southern Illinois over SC Orangeville. 3-0 SMU over Houston Christian. Southern Indiana 2-0 over Valparaiso. And Texas A&M and Boston tied 0. Northwestern 1-0 over number 4 TCU. Lamar defeats Texas 7-4-1. UAB 1-0 over Western Kentucky. 2-1 Maurice UT Martin. Number 25 Vanderbilt over number 16 Georgia 1-0. Wisconsin defeats Illinois 3-0. Nebraska 2-0 over Oregon State. VCU 2-1 winners over Navy. Tarleton stay at home 2-0 winners for Texas and Corpus Christi. Machine Oklahoma ties with Texas State on the road 1-1. Weber State beat Boise State 2-0 on the road. UCA San Diego 3-2 over Colorado College. Colorado State 1-0 over Northern Colorado. 3-2 Utah Tech over Idaho State. Texas Tech 2-0 over Mexico State. 4-0 Cal State Northridge defeats Portland State. We have Dartmouth 3-0 winners over San Francisco. 5 in the second Big Ten featured women's volleyball game. Or women's soccer game, my bad. When I said volleyball. The second women's volleyball. Or volleyball. I keep thinking about since they just did the volleyball scores update. But in the second Big Ten Network featured women's soccer game on Thursday, it was number 1 Stanford and number 6 USC. Number 1 U Stanford blew out number 6 USC 5-1. Utah Valley at home defeated LSU 3-2. Arizona beats Denver 2-1. Arizona State. And Arizona State gets to win 1-0. Cal State Bakersfield 4-1 over Fresno State. Wyoming 1-0 over North 15 Georgia. Air Force 2-0 over Gonzaga. Idaho 1-0 over Utah. Long Beach State 6-0 over Nevada. Number 18 UC. On the road defeat Portland 2-0. St. Mary's defeat UCS 1-0. UNLV at home 3-0 winners of UC. And Utah defeats Washington 1-0. And Radford and Davidson have mutually agreed to cancel their non-conference matchup against each other. And that one. And coming up here on the 5th, there's Lincoln P. at Hampton, 11 a.m. Eastern. Non-Division 1 versus Division 1. Yep, Vermont at Justin Southern, 3 Eastern. At 6 Eastern, number 13 is Crane. Alcorn State at Jacksonville State, 7 Eastern. And then starting with those are the last year in Eastern plus. Lincoln P. Hampton will be on Flow Sports since Hampton CA Coastal Athletic Association. And Fairmont State at Marshall. Non-Division 1 matchup. That's untelevised. 7 Eastern. Milwaukee at Minnesota. Is at Eastern at UNG Plus. This is a game on Big Ten Network Plus. Sam Houston at Grand Canyon at 10 Eastern. That'll be on the Mountain West Network. And Oregon at CIU. That'll be at 10 Eastern. 7 Pacific on ESPN Plus. Friday and Saturday, there's not a ton of games. For women's volleyball, for women's soccer, it's usually Thursdays and Sundays is the women's soccer game days. Thursdays and Sundays are. Sometimes you might see Wednesdays or but typically women's volleyball is Fridays and Saturdays. Like you'll see, either you'll play the same opponent back-to-back days, Friday, Saturday, at the same arena, or if they were really close by, though you'll see maybe do one day on one team and the next day the other team, maybe. Or but usually it's sometimes that happens for smaller conferences. But sometimes you might see Wednesday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday, type of thing. Sometimes, but a lot of times in the smaller conferences, you see when Friday, Saturday ones volleyball. So it's usually how it is. So, and a lot of them invitationals and the multi-team ones where there's 4 teams with each team once. Like a true tournament format. You only have basketball where you have 8 teams. Some of them, and then you play you get 3 games in. And they do it to where you get first place, third place, fifth place, seventh place. And then we have 2 games on Saturday. East at Manhattan at noon Eastern. And that is a conference match. A Metrolink Athletic Conference. And that is. Same with Ryder and Quinnipiac, that's televised at noon Eastern. An untelevised conference match. Niagara and St. Peter's. First, 1 Eastern. And the Marin at Hofstra, that'll be on Flow on 1 Eastern, because Flow has rates at Coastal Athletic Association teams. And Hofstra's one of them. Mountain Series at Merrimack on a Metrolink Athletic Conference contest at 1 Eastern. It's along about Sacred Heart and Sacred Heart used to be an NEC, but they did move to Metrolink Athletic Conference. That's on 1 Eastern. And then we have Southeastern Music Grambling at 6 Eastern, untelevised match. Or it might be on school websites. SWACs does school websites or YouTube channels, stuff like that. that's really it. You don't do nothing else. Or game. You don't really get televised on ESPN Plus for women's soccer. Of course, that province at 6 Eastern, ESPN Plus. New Haven, new Division 1 this year. Against Bryan at 7 Eastern. Not at Marist, not Metro Catholic College Bell, 7 Eastern. Army at West Virginia at 7 Eastern. Utah State and Maryland BYU at Eastern. 6 Pacific. Or 7 Mountain. Yeah, 6 Pacific though. Or 5 Pacific, excuse me. Eastern 5 Pacific is 5 Pacific then. And then we have Costa Fortune at Maryland. That'll be played at 6 Pacific. Or 7 Pacific. So Costa Fortune at Maryland is 10 Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And on Sunday, there's a whole bunch of games. And as you can see, there are games all day long here in the world of women's soccer. Most of them are during the day. There are some later on at night. Most of them, though. The majority of them are earlier in the day, but then you have some like middle of the day. So you have some a little bit later at night. So under the lights. So